it's a lifeline for us. The company, at least in an entire company, every day this LSQ word is taken at least maybe 1,000 times with different people. So I think this many times we're using this word internally. You can understand that how useful this has been for us. So I'm happy, pretty happy. Yeah. Hey, hi guys, I'm Gaurav. I come from a place called Muzaffarnagar in UP and solving for our country, India. At Toprankers, we are building India's largest platform for careers beyond engineering and medicine. So started in 2016. We were helping students to find government jobs initially in our phase 1. And we realized that there's so many students who are unemployed. And if we need to solve this problem, we need to go back from the time why these guys are unemployed. So I realized a lot of people are just becoming engineers, then they are unemployed, trying to get into government jobs. We realized that we cannot solve this problem here now because they're already unemployed. We need to go back and see that can they choose some different careers where they don't land up here. So this is how we started. So that's our journey. When we started, it was 100% online, and only in last 18 months we have moved offline. So we are now present in about 28 cities in India. We started using it for some leads with very basic lead journeys. So right now it's a lead plus our sales CRM plus our marketing automation. So there is a lot which we are doing now. It's like a lifeline for us. Everybody in our system, we call it LSQ internally in our company. Yeah, so I think there's an extensive push from our side to use the system. It starts from a marketing team which use this product for creating landing pages. Then once a lead is generated, it gets dynamically assigned based on some rules to our counselling team. We have 2 counselling teams. One is an online counselling team, second is an offline counselling team. So that's how leads get distributed. Then stage 3, it is being used by, we have a role called PD growth, which is a product director growth. So they analyze a lot of data right from listening to few calls, understanding geographies from where these leads are coming or where the purchases are happening. It also helps us to take this call that where to open a next offline center. Suppose there's a lot of rejections happening from certain area that we are looking for an offline product. So the PD growth teams use a LeadSquared. And then last, once a purchase is made, we have a student success team which also use LeadSquared. I think about 20% of our licenses are from student success team. They kind of maintain a lot of data about their interactions with the students and with their parents. 5th, obviously a finance team to pull out a lot of data, to manage a lot of reports. They also use LeadSquared. If you use multiple platforms to interact with this lead, suppose if I have a CRM which don't have a capability to integrate WhatsApp or integrate an SMS or integrate an email or integrate my conversation or integrate certain events which I want to track for that lead, it is very difficult at scale to kind of merge everything and create any meaningful data out of that. In our case, because it is all happening in a single system, we know every bit about that lead, when this lead came, what activities this lead did, when do you want to interact, and it has also created I'll say a lot of analytics for us in terms of how do we approach certain leads, which area leads, how it will be converted, what interventions to make. So I think it's more of a 360 degree which we have got about any lead from the system, and I think that's very helpful. When we started, so there were a lot of requirements which we had in terms of how we want to implement the system, and right from understanding that what our needs are versus what our asks were, your team has been able to really quantify that well for us, and then we have implemented. And as a company, you change your sales process, you you want to track certain things very differently. So we have asked for a lot of these supports and with your team. And I think we have got it, most of the things. So I think I'm happy with the way it's going. Also, I think I see that the product is evolving from the time when we took this product. And if I compare it with as on date, a lot of new features you guys have added. So I think I'm liking this, that sometimes even customer don't know that what is that a customer will need, but now I see a feature which is available and now I can figure out how can I use it. So I think there's a good progression in the product. So I think that's an indirect support, like there's support which you ask for and there's support which you get without even asking for it. So I think there's a good progress product is making.